Alright, so I got all the trout wrapped up, ready to go. Waiting for my turn on the fire. Heather's eating up some water, doing a little laundry on site here. And I'll get those trout on. So in the meantime, I'm going to get all my prep work done for the other ingredients. I'm just kind of winging this. I'm going to peel and cut up to small pieces. I don't know, about the size of maybe a penny or something. Let's see, like 4 carrots, a stalk of celery, smallish to medium red onion, 3 sweet potatoes, small sweet potatoes, and probably, I really like garlic and it's good for you, so probably half a head of garlic. And I'll chop all that up. Okay, we got a good bed of coals down here. I can add a little more wood too, but I'm going to put the smaller trout kind of around the perimeter where there's not so much heat, and a little bit bigger packages right in the middle. And I'm going to put these on there. We can always spin this thing too. That's what I got Corwin for, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. He's over there watching.
I am staring at the trout. Can't wait to come soon.
And I know some people, I mean, they time these. You know, 5 minutes per side, whatever. I don't know. With a fire like this, the heat, I got it fairly even, but I'll drop it down and yeah, I'll just flip them, rotate them around, play, you know, what's that game, Carwin, where you keep moving things around? Not checkers.
Chess.
No.
Sorry.
I can't remember the name of it.
Bingo?
But anyway, no, you just keep
Monopoly?
randomly moving stuff around and...
Cribbage?
No.
Well, this is going to bother me now.
It's probably a game I dreamt about. If we come up with it, we'll let you know. Otherwise, I'm just... Never heard of that.
Mancala?
Uh-uh.
Where it's got like 12 different holes, and you just move rocks from one hole to the
There you
next.
go. We're going to play Mancala with the trout.
Oh,
So,
trout collar.
I'm going to drop them down just a little bit.
Dropping them down in the hole.
If I can... You got to chase this chain to get it out. And we'll just kind of spin them and we'll do that. I'll pull those off here in a little bit and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, I think the trout are good to go. I flipped them several times and kind of spin this thing around. So I am just going to take this whole rack off. Like that. Set that on to the side. I got my pot hanging there. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of olive oil. And a tablespoon or so of butter. You don't need to be quite that close, buddy. Thank you.
My light doesn't
That's
work
sizzling pretty good.
much.
Onions and garlic. And carrots and celery. I don't know if you can see that, but just sweating that, like I said. Sweating, I think that's the correct name. You got something to say, little man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What's that?
So when me and Sam were fishing at our place, I found a gray Gerber.
I
And
don't think it was a Gerber, it was a little pocket knife though.
pocket knife, I mean. And my mom threw my stick, and she got it. And then I'm letting have my brother, my Sam, he, I'm letting Sam, the 10 boy, I'm letting Sam let him have a pocket knife.
So you're
stick.
you're sharing?
Well, no, I'm just giving it to him.
Okay.
That's sharing.
Okay, so I've sweat those down for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, just kind of release the everything. I'm just gonna take some chicken broth. I'm gonna pour in just enough so I can see it at the top. So I guess basically just enough to cover. Stir that in a little bit. Now I'm going to put the lid on, I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let that simmer for about, about 10 minutes. I'm going to start to soften, cook those vegetables in there, and then I'll add the sweet potatoes, because like I said, they don't take quite as long. Okay, so while we're simmering down these vegetables, Heather's got the duty tonight of deboning the trout, flaking off all the meat off. Colton is daring to eat an eyeball.
I'll give you 50 cents.
You have to give me $50.
I'm gonna give you $50. I'll give you 50 cents.
A whole dollar. Mom, a whole dollar.
All right, I'll give you a whole dollar.
A whole dollar.
Watch your step.
For one
Okay.
eyeball.
Come on.
Are you gonna do it?
Do it. You can do it.
Oh my goodness, you did it.
You did it. Good job, little man. Give me bumps, buddy.
I can't believe you did it. Was it bad?
Good job.
It was terrible.
Been letting these simmer for 10 minutes or so. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some sweet potatoes.
Hour.
Put the lid back on, and I'll let that go another 10 minutes. Okay, so I think those vegetables are just about right. Still got a little crunch, but they're not mushy. So I've raised this pot up as high as I can, because now I'm going to add, stop please.
The special ingredients.
Well, that's still coming up. I'm going to add heavy cream.
Yeah.
And I don't want this to curdle or boil, I just want to heat it through. And I can see right now I'm going to need a little bit more, I don't have more cream, but I have some milk. So I'm going to add some milk.
Oh, milk.
And I want it to about the top of the veggies. Once again. I'm going to stir that up. Because it is a chowder, so it's supposed to have cream. I'm going to let that heat up. And then I've got, maybe a teaspoon of freshly chopped chives.
Have I ever had chowder before?
Yep. No.
You might have had like clam chowder is the typical chowder, but
Honestly, honey, I don't think because of my little experience, I don't think I've ever given them
chowder.
chowder.
What experience?
Well, this is, I'm sure, a far cry from traditional clam chowder. I grew up, my grandma, once a year, she'd special order clams in to her local meat market. Can you stop? Thank you. And it was always a treat to have homemade clam chowder. And so this is, I'm sure, this is just this is just a version, I guess. But, all right, so that's real well stirred in, and I'm going to let that heat up. I'm just going to keep checking it every few minutes. When it starts to, when I can just feel it be warm, that's when I'll add the last two ingredients.
Will one of them be your special ingredient?
Yes, it will.
Nice.
Welcome to Bird's Nest.
I thought we already did that, maybe not. Okay guys, hang on. So this is, I'm feeling it with my finger and it's starting to get warm. That's what I want. Just starting to warm up. So we're gonna go ahead and add the trout. Heather, bless her heart, so meticulously methodically clean. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. I tried.
Can I have a hug? We all did it. Well, Colton and me.
And you guys wanted to know the secret ingredient?
Yeah.
Well, the other night, we didn't record this, but we did some corn on the cob. And I just shucked it, or took the husks off, and patted it real dry, and then rubbed butter on it, just a little bit of salt, pepper, and paprika, and wrapped it in foil, and just did it on the grill. And so what was left, I cut off the cob. So this is kind of smoked paprika flavor corn, and that's what's gonna, in my opinion, make it true chowder.
Trout
Chowder, that's right. Because doesn't most chowders have some sort of corn? I know there's an actual corn chowder.
Corn chowder.
But
There
no,
is corn chowder. I've never
we
had
want to.
it.
So this is gonna end up being a pretty thick, hearty chowder. So now I'm just gonna stir all that in. So that was my secret ingredient. I waited to the end because that corn's already cooked. At this point, everything's cooked. I just want to heat it through. But we kind of layered the flavors. Everything was done a little separate. I'm going to cover that back up and just let it slowly keep warming up a little bit.
Hey, Mom, this.
So the next time you see us, we'll be dishing it up and giving it the try, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Colton and Sam already ate an eyeball, so, and Bullock's been feasting on the scans.
Corwin and Mom did too.
Corwin and Mom did too. We didn't get that on camera though, so.
And
we tried it and it tastes like chalk. It does.
And
Tastes like chalk.
I was just holding it in my hand, just praying to God.
You spit a little bit out, but
I mean, it was so
still,
hard.
I've never done that, so you guys got one up on me.
Ooh, guys.
Okay,
Show you
we'll
guys.
clue you in a little while.
All right. See you soon.
Okay, it is the moment of truth for our
Chowder.
Trout Chowder. First of all, sorry about the background noise. It's our generator. We fire it up only once a day, and that's in the evening when we come in here to eat, just for some light. Other than that, we use nighttime. Other than that, we use little lanterns. We always have 2 propane or Coleman lanterns with us, and I pulled those out, and unfortunately, the bumpy road, it broke the mantles, and I couldn't find my spare mantles. So, long story short, let us.
Come soon. Okay, I'm getting.
Hold on. Come on, sure, we can do that. Everybody take their spoon and take a little bite.
Ooh, chowder. It tastes just kind of weird and kind of good. Wormy taste.
Hot?
I accidentally spilled.
That's all right. That's probably what.
What do you guys think?
I think good.
I think it's good.
Carwin likes it. Carwin likes it. What do you think, little man?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Is that okay if I accidentally spill
It's okay. It'll be alright.
it?
Well, so anyway, that's my version of chowder. Trout chowder.
Chowder.
Or chowder, I mean. It's you know, from the sweet corn that we added, you know, at the end, but then the carrots and the sweet potatoes definitely add a little bit of sweetness.
Thanks.
And
Thanks
so-
a lot. Thanks to Mom, because she did all the hard work.
she did all the hard work. Yeah. She did the part of picking all the meat off the bones. But other than that, I just have some Hawaiian sweet rolls. I thought might go. I just toasted them over the fire a little bit. So we're gonna turn the camera off and enjoy. If you can see this. This is my old. I used to Civil War reenact. This was my old mug in the cavalry unit. This has had a lot of meals, but there you go. Celery, carrots, onion, corn, sweet potatoes, some chives, and fresh caught trout.
Yes. That's the best part.
We're gonna eat our meal. It took a little longer than expected, but it always does when I'm cooking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I think.
I hope you enjoy our video.
Yep. So So
Maybe
hopefully we'll have a
YouTube
lot more to
videos.
come. And let me know in the comments if this is the kind of video you want to see us do more of. Like I said, we do a lot of this type of cooking. We just don't always film it. So anyway,
Yeah.
take care. Like if you like the video, subscribe. Do all what's that? How's that go, guys? Like, share, subscribe.
You do it, Coke.
Subscribe, and I hope you like your YouTube channel.
All right, we'll see you, folks. Take care.